defies description.
It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And, of course, Marcus Morris. He's growing with his team, getting more comfortable every day.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier. And he's very excited about getting a fresh start with his new team. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level.
And this team takes on an entirely different look when he's on the floor. I mean, you've got to believe it's going to improve them by leaps and bounds.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, Gibbs, he's in at the point. Lyles out there with Hayward. Then there's Favors, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
Kevin, he told me he stressed to his players that what he wanted more than anything tonight was the extra pass. He said, we have a lot of guys on this roster that can be factors on offense. As long as we're keeping everyone involved, we can overwhelm teams with our scoring. Let's see if they can keep the rock moving and share the ball, guys.
Okay, Doris, thanks. So they'll be focusing first and foremost on their offense today, guys.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm sure they're not going to ignore their duties at the defensive end, but getting their offense rolling has to be a main concern.
And I think that's exactly the focus. I mean, if they operate as efficiently as they're capable of, defense really won't be as much of an issue because they'll have so many points on the board.
So it's the Jazz now, following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. That's in there. Love with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving. Here's Gibbs. He's covered by Irving. It's stolen by Smith. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving leading the charge. LeBron kicks to Smith. No good. And Utah the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
There's the bucket. Good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Irving's got 9.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Here's Gibbs. He's got 5. He dishes it to Favors. Crawford, no one around him. Cans it from downtown.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Cavaliers trail by 3. James with it. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Irving dishes to Love. Cleveland moving it around.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And James throws it down hard.
How about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. James misses. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Hayward, it's deflected. Oh, and here comes Smith, all alone. Good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Now Irving. After Gordon Hayward's three-pointer, they didn't go. lets it go from 11, and the shot is good. Jazz trail by 5. Looking to end the run. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. In the corner, Smith with it. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And you know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
No one covering. 5 points in the game.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Irving's shot is good.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Down low, it's deflected. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Irving's got 13.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. The Jazz, #1. In 3rd, the Cavaliers.
Boy, an outstanding few weeks. These teams have made some adjustments to their inside games, better positioning primarily, and extra footwork drills in practice. Look at the results. Impressive.
And Cleveland making a change here. Morris is checked in. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Gibbs. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Smith, the pass to Irving. Smith outside. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Smith. And that's 15 points for Kyrie Irving. Here's Gibbs. Out to Favors. Pass to Gibbs. Favors with the screen. Jumper off the screen. That's good on the jump shot. And that's now 9 points for Freak.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Love kicks to Irving. And that one's good. Irving's got 17.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Favors with a screen on Smith. Hood, the pass to Gibbs. Favors dishes to Hayward. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's stolen by Morris. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. They get it again.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Hood. Rebound, Love.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Three-pointer. Cannot hit. Now the Jazz take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And in a conference game here, just a 2-game season series.
Yeah, you know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Amon Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Utah.
Sensational pass. Even in mid-shot, he still saw the open man.
The shot's good from Irving.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
That's his first personal foul.
The Jazz have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so Favors nails both of them. Cleveland leading by 10. James with it, picked up by Turner. There's a good screen. Back to Shumpert. And the shot no good, a bit short.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down. And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Gibbs. 11 points in the game. Pass to Lyles. Here's Hood. No good on the 3. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Morris a screen. A drive by Shumpert. Up top, Morris. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Wait a minute.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Splitters checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Burks, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. Irving with it, picked up by Turner. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Shumpert's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Gibbs. Great D that time from Irving. Cleveland leading by 10. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Here's Fry. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Irving with a clean look. That 3 off the mark.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Rebounded by the Jazz. Out to the right wing. Morris kicks to Irving. They get the rebound. 4 seconds left. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Gibbs. Got it off in time, but it's... And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA.
For me, at a younger age.
Again, just another part of the match. So they will look now for Cleveland. Channing Fry's checked in for Splitter. Morris comes in for Kevin Love. And LeBron's subbed in for Iman Shumpert. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Favors. Turner comes in for Burks. Rodney Hood's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Smooth subbed in for Exum. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron James is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Fry in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Out to the wing. LeBron outside. On the wing, Irving. And another miss by Cleveland.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 44 points.